have a silver medalist here
I
in
know.
Tucson. Her name is Delaney Schnell, and she is a synchronized diver. She's actually from Tucson and went to the
Yeah,
University
such
of
a
Arizona.
standout college athlete. We know well about her university career. I mean, she had won so many NCAA accolades for you guys, just a standout all around. And she set university's records in platform and 3-meter dives. But what I think is notable for her is on an international level, she and her partner Jess, they have done something that no other American have done. So their main event is the 10-meter synchro platform dive. It is just not an event the U.S. had been known for. Delaney had been competing along with her partner Jess for many years. I mean, Jess is also an NCAA champ. She competed for Indiana, just a terrific athlete. And their 10-meter synchro silver medal in Tokyo was the first U.S. Olympic medal in this event. I mean, Delaney also got a 5th place finish, I believe, in the individual 10-meter platform event, but the 10-meter synchro platform dive is, what Delaney and her partner Jess put us on the map. And Delaney sort of convinced Jess, hey, don't retire just yet, because Jess had already been a 2-time Olympian. She was like, I am ready to do something else. It takes a toll on you when you've been competing for so many years. But Delaney actually managed her to give it another go, and here they are.
Yeah. Looking forward to her competing overnight tonight for us. I think Jason, like 2 a.m. Tucson time, I think she's going to be performing. 122 Olympians from the U of A. She, of course, is one of them. 74 medals. Hope to add to that total. She is, a great story for us here in Tucson, as you mentioned, and what she's done in diving. And look forward to not only the synchro event, but she's got the individual event coming up later this week as well. On a national stage, U of A University of Arizona is probably more known for softball to a lot of people, but of course, swimming and diving has been a real staple for the University of Arizona, especially Olympically.
Keep in mind, those are medal-rich sports. Yeah. Swimming and diving, they're both medal-rich sports. I mean, I just talked about this on a different show. You can only get one medal in basketball. No matter how many stars, how many MVP, how many best players in the universe you have on your roster, you can bring home one medal for the men's team and one medal for the women's team. But for a sport like diving, for a sport like swimming, you can bring so many medals. There are so many possibilities. And that's why usually Team USA, we are well represented in swimming. We are well represented in track and field. Those are medal-rich sports, and we will bring home the medals.
I'm Jason Barr, Pat Parris, and Julia's son. She is a TV host and commentator, and we thought we'd bring up our Huddle poll question here for just a second, which was related to the Olympics, and that is, which Summer Olympic sport do you enjoy watching the most? So, Julia, what we do is we have the audience vote on these, and then we'll take a look back at before we go off. So, there's so many. We have to pick 3. We picked basketball, diving, and gymnastics. I really don't think of basketball as an Olympic sport, even though it is. So, I know gymnastics is super popular, so I might go with diving. But everybody, you can vote on kgun9.com, and we'll show the results.
Out of all sports, handball is the only one without an American. Everything else, we're very well represented. And I actually want to give a shout out. I mean, shout out to you guys for having athletes in the games. But 1 in 5 Team USA athletes actually come from my home state of California. And usually, and somewhere around, I would say 1 in 10 athletes, they represent the U.S. are from Texas. Another 10% or so, maybe a little less than that, they call Florida their home, only because these 3 states are the most populous states. But I would say Arizona is definitely up there.
Yeah, certainly. We have, as mentioned, I think by count, somewhere around 17 athletes with Tucson ties or U of A. That's not even including the rest of the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
I picked gymnastics, by the way. What's your thought, Julia, of those 3? Which one?
I mean, I would love to pick all 3. So, I know you guys haven't read my play, but one of the themes that I usually that attracts me a lot is about sports with judging components. In gymnastics and diving, it's not like track and field or swimming where the fastest person wins, where the person who jumps the highest wins. It's clear cut. In gymnastics and diving, there are judging panel. And why that attracted me in the first place is because I felt more or less that dynamic resembles our job. You guys are in the studio all the time. I'm in the studio sometimes. And a lot of times we're out there on our own. We have producers yelling in our ear and say, oh, stall, our guest is late. Or, you know, cut this thing because our guest is boring. All those things that you know very well, as do I. And those resemble the judging component is our audience, our viewers get to judge us and say, oh, she's pretty good. She sucks. I don't like him. All these things. So they mentally give us a score. So I equate our profession with those professions, with those sports, with judging components, and I naturally gravitate towards them.
Interesting comparison. Yeah, for sure. You know, I always think Pat and Julia for TV news. I think there's, you know, there's some things that are subjective and there's some things that aren't. You know, do you think the person's pretty? Do you like them? Would you want to have a beer with them? All that. That's subjective. But I think that the writing to video and the storytelling and the package writing, while that is somewhat subjective, I think that's less subjective than some of the other things. My 2 cents anyway.
It's a good point.
I totally agree with you. Yeah. Sometimes it comes down to how do you feel today, or how do you feel about other people today? I mean, there are facts that you have to report. You have to tell the viewers. You have to be honest. You know, you're not supposed to take sides when you host a debate. All those things. They're journalism integrity, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, who do you watch? Who does a person watch? Depends on, oh, do I like the person or not?
Yeah.
And sometimes we know in sports, your reputation sometimes could influence the judging. Do you have?
Oh, no question. In the Hall of Fame, Harold Baines became a Hall of Famer. Now, like, he's okay, but I think a big part of it was how much. No, listen, we're about to pick a president. Life's you know, its strength and likability is a big part of it. A big part of life is a popularity.
It's just like you vote for a candidate. It doesn't mean you will agree with everything he or her is focusing on, but you're like, I mean, I'm sure there are candidates, you saw him or her, you're like, you know what, I don't like any of their policy, but I really like their personality, or I really like their hair, or the lack thereof, something.
All right, let's bring it back here to the Olympics. We actually have 2 Delaney's here in Tucson. They spell their name differently. Delaney Schnell is a 2-time Olympian, but we've got a new Olympian, Delaney Vaughn, and she is a BMX rider. What do you make of BMX? Is that you put that on the same level of popularity as some of the other sports? It's a little bit newer.
Not yet, because it's a relatively new sport. It didn't debut in the Olympics until the Beijing 2008 Olympics, so it's relatively new, and compared to other staples like diving, like swimming, like track and field. Delaney herself, though, I would say she was born for the sport. She was born into this family. I'm sure you've interviewed her over the years.
Yeah.
Her dad raced, her brother raced, her parents own and operate this track that I think some of you probably have been to. It's been her training ground, and she has been riding for as long as she could walk, pretty much. So the most important thing I would say to know about this Delaney is she is a world bronze medalist. When you are a world bronze medalist, you are by default a medal contender at the Olympics. I think she's going to have some tough competition. There are people, her teammate from Team USA. There are people in competitors from Australia and Netherlands in particular. They are her biggest competition, but she is a mental contender. She wanted to go to the Summer Olympics back in 2020. I mean, it didn't happen until 2021, but she wanted to go to Tokyo. She didn't make that team. So what she did was she kept training, and then eventually she said she does 2 extensive workout every single day for 5-6 days a week, and that's just grit. And then eventually she made the World Championships team. She got the bronze. That's what ultimately punched her ticket to Paris, and she became one of the 5 BMX racers on the American team. I think she is somewhere in the mix, but I think what she needs to get out of this experience is it's just an experience. I know she's very outspoken about, I am not here for the experience. I just want to win. I know when you talk to her, she is soft-spoken because
That's what she said when we
but
interviewed her. Yeah.
make no mistake, she's very articulate about her
Yeah.
aspirations. She wants a medal.
It's interesting the X Games influence now on the Olympics, right? If you kind of like BMX and skate, like it's really interesting how
It's one of those things that Olympic organizers, actually sports organizers in general, they want to tap into the youth crowd, Gen Z, millennial in particular. I'm a millennial, Gen Z, watch sports. I think they don't need to tap into it, if you ask me. I think everybody just watches sports naturally because sports are fun. that's my opinion. But never hurt to have something lined up that is fun, visually appealing, and that's youth friendly. So I think that's where the angle they're going with.
Let's talk about you talked about people that have that personality that people kind of gravitate to. I think Chase Budinger, the former Arizona Wildcat basketball standout, NBA player for 7 years, and now he's the last couple of years he's refocused on beach volleyball. They lost today, he and his teammate, but they're 1-1 in pool play, so they're still fine. But you saw it at the opening ceremonies. Even LeBron James gravitated towards him, and all those NBA players. I think they're really rooting for him in another sport.
Of course, just because he had a pretty successful NBA career. He was a star forward, and he had a very impressive vertical leap. I didn't cover him over the years very much. I'm sure you guys did way more than I did, but he could dunk, he could jump, and that skill obviously transferred over to the beach volleyball court. You just want to root for somebody like that. After a successful NBA run, he was like, you know what? I'm not done yet. I want to try something else.
Yeah, not often that a guy who is a McDonald's All-American MVP of the McDonald's All-American game, along with Kevin Durant, by the way, that year, ends up starring at another sport.
And the other athlete with ties to Tucson, he's from Tucson, Roman Bravo Young, a champion at Penn State, wrestler. He's really actually, Julia, in our neck of the woods, he is a legend. He went undefeated throughout high school, never lost. NCAA champion at Penn State. He is wrestling for Mexico. My understanding is maybe it was just not quite as challenging maybe to make the Mexican team maybe than the American team, but he is exceedingly popular in Tucson, and maybe not going to get as much attention here, in the United States, because he's not wrestling for the U.S. But somebody who could possibly medal as well. No.
Yeah, no, I think he's definitely in the mix. Although I wouldn't say if he doesn't medal, I think he's probably going to come rather close to it. So the phenomenon about American athlete and American Olympic trials is it's sometimes harder to make that U.S. team than to earn a medal at the Olympics, because the U.S. pool is so goddamn deep and you only have so many spots. Therefore, it is not uncommon for athletes as a strategy, as a way to navigate their athletic career, to switch citizenship. And of course, whichever country they go to, they'll be like, oh yeah, come on over, we'll sign your paper today. And for the American team, the Team USA, we're not really losing any talent per se, because in other competition, he's already made his mark. He's a standout, as you said, in your neighborhood. I mean, he played throughout high school, and he's just such a standout athlete, the student athlete, when he was attending high school in Arizona. So we didn't lose him per se. It's mainly for him to have a chance to compete in the Olympic by switching citizenship.
Yeah, we have a handful of track athletes, same way, that couldn't even come close to making the U.S. team at the University of Arizona, out of the University of Arizona, competing for the teams that their parents, countries that their parents perhaps grew up in.
Yeah.
I think one athlete competing for Guam, one of the track athletes, just because Guam didn't have much of a track team, I guess. So it was a good move.
Yeah, I mean, we already have so many athletes. In fact, no other countries have more athletes in the Olympics than we do. So that just speaks to the kind of talent that we have. That's after layers and layers of competition, and ultimately the Olympic trial, and only the best go. And I'm sure a lot of contenders, Olympic trial contenders, they're talking about, oh my God, I just missed the spot by just that much. If I were on the team, I could get a medal. I may not get the gold medal, but I could get the bronze. I'm sure a lot of people there are doing that mental calculation. And as we talk about it, I'm sure somebody is thinking about, maybe next year or next cycle, I can compete for a different country just to give myself a chance.
Yeah.
Despite the talent on this USA men's basketball team, they sure aren't taking anybody lightly. There's no complacency on that team.
No.
Steve Kerr, who we see to the right, is also somewhat of a legend here. He went to the University of Arizona long before and went to the Final Four here in 1988, long before he won his championships with Michael Jordan and then with the Spurs as well. But they're taking everybody very seriously, and of course, that speaks to how much international basketball has grown over the years too.
Yeah, I mean, there really is no doubt when it comes to the U.S. men's basketball team, given how many MVPs there are. Before the game started, I was on another show, and somebody was saying, "Oh, well, you have all these MVPs. You have Curry, you have LeBron, you have KD, you have Anthony Davis, you have all these dominant players. Is there going to be some kind of ego thing at play?" I haven't seen any of that. I think they're working beautifully.
Well, and that's what Steve Kerr does, right? Is he figures out a way to mesh together what normally would,
It's a team sport. It's a team sport. I mean, yes, you have Jokic. He's playing very well, but it's just him. He's not the whole team. And here you have the American team. Every single player is great.
Yeah, and Jason Tatum didn't even get to play, so you gotta find a way to get everybody some minutes, and there just aren't even any minutes sometimes too. Julie, I want to ask you about this play that we referenced earlier too. This is something I think we can all relate to, right? That silver medalist. Everybody strives for gold, and yet there are a lot of people that get silver, bronzes, and just come that close.
They don't get enough recognition. You're absolutely right. I have spoken to so many Olympic silver medalists, and over the years, some of them they try again, some of them they don't, because the nature of the sports, it's just tiring. Some of them they go for 2, 3, 4 Olympics, and some they go for 2, 3, 4 NBA or NFL games, Super Bowls, and then they still don't get what they want. But at the end of the day, the message that I want to bring out in the world is, see, these people that tried and they're okay. They didn't say, "Oh, well, I wish I never did," because none of them told me that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
All right, Julia's son, let's take a look at our some of the results of our Huddle poll question, and then we'll ask you where we can find you. Which Summer Olympic sport do you enjoy watching the most? Gymnastics, two thirds, and basketball only 8%. I think maybe some people had the same kind of feeling I did. I just I don't think of basketball as an Olympic sport. Obviously it is, but maybe that's it.
That's fair. I'm surprised diving is only 25%.
Yeah, especially with
especially here in this town.
Yeah. Okay, so where you've been on so many different places, you've been a correspondent. Where can people see you today?
Well, nowadays I'm going on all different shows to talk about sports, but I've covered sports for many different channels. Before I worked for Hearst TV, I work on Solo at Brian's show. So you can see my work continuously. I have a website. It's www.juliasun.tv. Please follow me. And I look forward to coming back to your show, especially when you get Keith McKellar. I know he's 60-something, but he's still out there. And the thing is, I spoke to one of his team. I've interviewed Jim Kelly. There's just a lot to talk about from their Super Bowl experience. I know it's been a while. I was not even watching sports when they played.
Do we know how he's doing right now? I know he's had some health battles.
Yeah, he did. But I don't think he's involved in anything sports management or sports commentating, anything like that. But I just think by interviewing him, that experience should still be broadcast.
Yeah.
Very good.
Sure.
All right, Julia Sun, TV sports host and commentator, and creator and author of Almost Gold, a theatrical play. Are you trying to get that sold or shown somewhere? Where is that?
Actually, what's funny was we had a off-Broadway run scheduled in July 2020. And we all know what happened that year. We had a director attached, we had rehearsal done, and then we had all the marketing photos ready. We actually shot the marketing photos in Athens. We flew flew there and we shot it. And that was ironically 4 weeks before COVID.
Wow.
My last hit my last real TV hit at the anchoring desk was Friday the 13th, March 13th, 2020. And then when I left my studio in Times Square, I told my crew, hey, see you guys in 2 weeks.
Nope.
Our news director pretty much thought,
no.
sending everybody home for a month.
Yeah, we thought 2 weeks, maybe a month, we'd all be back. No.
I was out for 16 months.
You guys get like green screen from home and
Oh yeah.
I
Yep.
got that too. It looked horrible. I made sure I deleted all the footage when I left that job.
Good move.
Don't know what's going on. But yeah, so at some point it'll still have an off-Broadway run. I just can't tell you when that would be. But that being said, it doesn't matter if you're in New York or not in New York, because when you do an off-Broadway show, that would be in New York. So it doesn't matter where you are. I think the message stands. And that is whatever you're trying to pursue. It could be a sport. It could be opening a little store that you always wanted. It could be going for grad school. It could be going for anything that you want in life. If you don't succeed and you're depressed and you are thinking, why is everything working against me? Think about the Olympic silver medalists I've spoken to. I've spoken to Olympic silver medalists. They've been to literally 4, 5 Olympics. And they, at the end, they just cannot keep going because their body does not allow it. That's just the reality. But none of them ever said, man, I wasted my time. Nobody ever said that.
Yeah.
That's a great message.
Obviously, a silver medalist is still an incredible accomplishment. Julia Sun, thank you so much for joining us here for a few minutes on the Huddle in Tucson. We really appreciate it. We wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you down the road.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks,
okay.
Julia.
Thank you so much. Interesting color there. She was well prepared, Pat, on the athletes here from Tucson you've got going. So she gave some interesting color, especially about Delaney Vaughn. She really did her homework there on the BMX. You know, there's only like 3 or 4 BMX athletes from America, and Delaney Vaughn is one of them. You know, so that's kind of exciting. And you know, I don't know that I'm going to be setting my alarm to 2 a.m. I've got a long day tomorrow, so I set my alarm to 2
that's a tough one.
Lady Schnell, I'll wake up and see how she does. And you know what happens sometimes, Pat? I end up just waking up in the middle of the night.
And picking up your phone, looking at the app.
That's right, and seeing how she does. So
that's it.
Some exciting stuff there for Delaney Schnell, the 2 Delaney's, Delaney Schnell, who competes at 2 a.m. in the 10-meter synchronizing diving platform with Jessica Parado.
Yes, definitely. And you know, on your poll question, we'll pop that back up again. I'll tell you my thought process why I picked gymnastics is I'm with what we were discussing, and that basketball to me isn't really an Olympics. Yes, it's in the Olympics, but it's not the premier. Right. We cover basketball so much. We love basketball in Tucson, but that's not why we watch the Olympics. Diving is terrific, and Delaney Schnell's really made it popular for us here in Tucson. But I think gymnastics of those 3 is the one I picked because
going all the way back to Mary Lou Retton.
And I can go even further back than that, but I'll stick with Mary Lou Retton. and yet, you know, you talk about a comeback performance. To watch the women capture gold in gymnastics this morning again, you know, you're talking about Simone Biles as being, you know, maybe the greatest female athlete ever in the Olympics, and she, you know, had a dramatic comeback after the twisties last time around, and she led that team to gold. And Jade Carey, by the way, from Phoenix, did well in her one event today too, helped them win that. So we got to give a shout out to another Arizonan, but not on that list, of course, is my events, track and field. So I can only
pick 3. Right?
Yeah, no, and I don't blame you for that. It's it's the second week. First week is traditionally swimming, and that's what's going on now. Second week of the Olympics is you turn your attention to track. So next week we'll turn our attention to track.
Terrific. All right. Well, we're out of time here on the Huddle. Thanks everybody for tuning in. For Pat, I'm Jason, and we'll see you next time.